Sup gamers, welcome back to some regularly scheduled Dead by Daylight content where today we're gonna be sternly taking a stand and saying no to Fog Vials thanks to this build that was recommended to me by Cream Soda. You can check out his links below, he's a good friend. But the build starts off with Franklin's Demise, where whenever we basic attack a survivor, they drop their item, and the item can be seen within 64 meters with a white aura. It no longer loses charges, which is one of the big nerfs that happened to it this patch, alongside the fact that this aura range has been extended by 32 meters, but let's move on. Overwhelming Presence did get a rework in this patch, where whenever a survivor starts using an item within 32 meters of me, they gain Exhausted for 15 seconds, even if that is using the Fog Vial. When a survivor within 32 meters of me gains Exhausted, I get to see the closest exhausted survivor's aura for 4 seconds, and then the perk has a 25-second cooldown. Next up, we have Weave Attunement, the classic pairing with Franklin's Demise, where when an item becomes depleted for the first time, it is dropped, and we see the auras of dropped items, and survivors within 12 meters of a dropped item, which can be forced by Franklin's, have their aura revealed to me. When a survivor then picks up an item, they suffer from Oblivious for 30 seconds. And then we have Bloodhound. Now, Bloodhound's a bit of a weird one in here, because all it does is that it makes blood marks considerably more discernible than normal. It can be tracked for 4 seconds longer. Basically, it makes it a lot brighter, so it makes it a lot easier to actually see this blood when you're looking through Fog Vials. For add-ons, we're running actually what is numerically the best cooldown add-ons for Deathslinger in the form of the Tin Oil Can, which decreases our miss cooldown by 0.5 seconds, and the Warden's Keys, which decreases our reload time by 0.35 seconds. And then, of course, some Bloody Party Streamers so that everyone can get some blood points on for this one, but that'll be it for this build breakdown, so let's hopefully go ahead and get ourselves some no Fog Vial games. Well, not a great start in terms of maps on what is very much my first game back. The good news about this is that if the item is dropped or what have you, you know, we can kind of figure things out. What the fuck am I aiming at? I'm so sorry. I thought she was gonna keep moving forward, in that regard, but apparently not. We'll take that hit on the ground there and then continue our merry way over here. Which, you know, I updated my sensitivity, so if I miss some shots, I'm going to blame it on that. Mostly just because, like, I realized I've been having trouble tracking survivors with my weapon, and so I tried upping my sensitivity, and I seem to be doing better at that, but I'm not sure if it was just, like, a result of my aim style or anything like that, so, you know, remains to be seen, right? Oh, I probably could have hit that, actually, come to think of it. This person over here, so let's go. Fly a kite. Up to the highest height. Hello there. Where are we going? Where are we going? Kind of hard to aim, honestly, with all these, 90-degree windows and what have you. Oh, she's gonna play the tile. Oh, I thought I could hit that one, but unlucky I wasn't able to. So in case you're wondering what I mean by, like, this is the best possible cooldown pairing for Deathslinger, there's actually a really cool video that I'll link in the description below by Aquino, where Aquino points out that the times that we have listed... Oh, hold on. The times that we have listed on the Dead by Daylight wiki... Is there a box there now? Don't tell me there's an invisible hitbox there now. She's gonna drop... There's... No, I missed that one. I missed that one. That was my fault. Hold on. There we go. Now we get the shot. Took me long enough, though. Down she goes. Second hook stage, at least, before another generator gets completed, so... Oh, that, you know, like some silver lining in this. Anyway, Aquino basically explains that the values that we have on the Dead by Daylight wiki for, you know, how long the shot recovery time goes through is actually significantly longer than what is listed on the wiki. I think, like, the wiki might have been a rough estimate or a guess of some kind, but in Dead by Daylight we can't really, you know, work with guesswork necessarily. Oh, way over there. They might even be dropping their items into the corner. I've not been paying attention. Either way, I'm going to keep tracking this person. I see these scratch marks going across. I know what the hell is up. Okay. Random scratch marks just ending nowhere. Gains exhausted from dramaturgy allows us to See her aura with overwhelming presence. We'll take the chain snap here. Reload. That's actually a really good component of overwhelming presence, is being able to see auras of people who have been exhausted. Unfortunately, this map still sucks, and I am a little out of practice at the moment. So, hopefully we'll make something work out of this, but... Oh, we're pre-dropping. Oh, Princess Elodie, come back here. Be a little pre-drop princess, are we? Down she goes. And another one. Eats the floor. We get to break this pallet, get a little quick reload, and then pick you up. So apparently, according to Aquino's video, I keep like coming back to this because, you know, haha, your gamer is distracted easily. But in Aquino's video, he very clearly points out that the reload timer, as we know it, and even according to behavior in some ways, is inaccurate. Hello there. I should have kept going for the Sable. I got distracted. Let's keep going for the Sable. Because then she thinks that we're chasing the other one. And she goes, I don't think she was even trying for a dead art. I should have looked for a dead art, but I'm not sure if she had used it or not. Something. Whatever. Dude, my commentary in this game has been pretty much the epitome of ADHD. I'm like, oh yeah, and this thing, oh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. It's been the commentary this entire freaking video, man. Oh my goodness. There goes a Fog Vial, though, for once in the game. Let's kick this as well. This is our only form of regression now. And we'll keep on... I'm gonna keep walking this way. I do gotta remember that the, Sable is dead on hook here. So ideally I find her again. This person is just running me into a fucking corner. Look at this. Oh, aren't indoor maps so swell? Look at all this pre-running she can do. And she has this window here to vault through if she wants to. She doesn't, but, you know. We're all having fun now. We're having fun with all the, pre-running you can do. Oh, what the hell? Oh, well, I guess I'll go for the person who's dead on hook. This wasn't an intentional tunnel, but, you know, when opportunities arise, you should go for them. Or we'll take a hit onto you. Either way, I don't care. We'll do that. Smack the Sable one time, smack this Elodie another time. Nah, that was a bad shot to take. Like, I know I can hit over this. It's actually a lot easier to hit going this way than it is the other way around. And I don't like gambling with windows all that much, so we'll take that shot there instead. Another down for ourselves, and I vaulted the window instead of picking up. Yep, that's what I meant to do. We'll pick you up and put you on hook as well. Either way, I keep wanting to talk about this video, but again, like my me am big distracto mode. Because, you know, that's just how I roll. Sable's literally right here. And I can see her because of how bright that blood is on her, so that helps out quite a bit, and that'll be a dead Sable, actually. So, you know what? Not too shabby, honestly. Get our first kill at 2 gens on Larry's when I always say, like, oh, I'm rusty, but Deathslinger feels like one of those characters where if I don't have, like, consistent practice with him all the time, I end up sliding or regressing pretty heavily with him. It's just an unfortunate result, you know, state of affairs and all that, right? I'm taking a vibe shot, Lamau. Bad vibes. Fairly certain I saw somebody go back this way, but I can't be sure. Could be 2 people on that hook as well. No, I couldn't possibly be aware of where all those people are. Very fun, very cool. Love Larry's. Wasn't even aware there was a pallet there, but that's okay. I'm just not used to all the doorways and what have you, all the time. Yep, look at this. Woo. Fun. Oh, cool. She's pre-running so far away. So let's not even bother with it. Not even bother with chasing that person any further, because I feel like 2 people on this back corner is going to be more important than trying to. Whoa, where are my frames going? Hello? Frames? Please come back. Oh my goodness. The hell is that? Like, performance problem there. Listen, I get it. People have performance issues and what have you. But, oh yeah, I can see you so clearly through this. What the hell? Down you go. Down goes that item. Get this Elodie out the game at least. Where, and if I can, oh, I see. That's where she is. Ah. Oh, but I don't have a doorway here. That's cool. That's pretty solid, honestly. Can I even hit over that? I mean, I can hit over that, but I needed to be able to know if she was actually inside of that room or not. We get the prediction shot, though. Give her a little nodders. Knock her down. We'll at least get a 2K. We get to kill the Elodie and the Sable, but not a great map to start things off with. However, in execution, the nice thing about this map is that it's so small that we can get a lot of aura read off of... I saw you going for that door. We can get a lot of aura read off of items because of how small it is. But yeah, not a fantastic map for me to try and test things out on. That's okay, though. Maybe we can get one more final shot at the exit gate here? Hard to say. Hard to do so. If I can even... Oh, I saw her, but didn't quite get it. Either way, I'll be ending the game. We'll go ahead and take you to the next one. Well, second match is on Groaning Storehouse. Rather large one. And, well... Groaning Storehouse, just as a map in general for Deathslinger, has never been one of my greatest success rates because, well, it's big. It's a big map. That's hard to see shit on. And a lot of really tall walls and obstacles and things that make it actually, honestly, quite difficult. She didn't go left. Doing off to that side. Get her on here, though. Because I'm allowed to do that. What's up? Bam. Smack to the face with that one. And now we can go for another long-range shot here. Potentially. Oh, she's worried, though. Got her ass. Exactly what I was looking for. We'll get the second shot. Give her another nodders. And down onto the ground she goes. Not bad. Honestly, not half bad. Ideally, nobody's here with a flashlight to blind me, because this first down is always... The first down is always the most important one. Helps set the pace for the game and what have you, so... Up we go, onto a hook, and let's go back for that initial generator we were at, because we saw Lara there as well. Which means that, yep, she has gone back to it. And nothing there. At least not directly here. There we are. I knew someone would be hiding nearby. A good idea to take a look for everyone. Every once in a bit. First, Gen does go down. You gonna drop that pallet at 4? Thank you. That's all I needed, really. And she's not playing Shack any further. And she's not looking behind herself either, so we get to line up that shot pretty easily. Unfortunately. Oh, it looks like basement is... Oh, that guy has, does that come and get me? I don't know. I don't really know, actually. What's up, Jill? How's it going? I'm gonna be taking this person into the basement, if you don't mind. Although, there is that basement bug right now, where, apparently, if I, like, hug the right side of the staircase... Yeah, that's pretty cool. Look at that slowdown I get for pretty much no reason. Oh well. Let's go back to the same gen one more time. Keep an eye on it. Sounds like it's still aggressing, and it is. I see you there. What the hell? Madam? What the fuck is going on there? Okay. What up? I'll take that hit. Works for me. Oh, good dodge at the very last second. I was hoping to try and use the tree to... I was trying to hope to use the tree to block her line of sight of me, and that didn't end up working at all, so... But that's okay, we get a second hook onto this person, we see that unhook going downstairs, thanks to Weave Attunement. Some people were saying that, like, you know, Franklin's is gutted, Franklin's is nerfed, but actually, I think that the fact that the items don't lose charges anymore actually makes Franklin's significantly stronger now. Ah, I mistimed that. Let's go back for this person over here. We see him pretty clearly on Overwhelming Presence. Oh, it's the Nia. Off on her right here. I don't know why she got exhausted there. Maybe from... Maybe she, like, had an item on the ground and... Or dropped an item because of Weave Attunement. Either way, that's 2 people on Death Hook now. Between the Jill and the Nia. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was talking about Franklin's. People were saying like, oh, Franklin's is nerfed. Oh, Franklin's is so bad now. But I honestly think that the strong part of Franklin's was just making survivors drop their items in general. Now it's kind of like mostly reliant on Weave Attunement to do something, which kind of sucks in some ways. But what I think is really the downfall, or what makes it good, the fact that it doesn't lose charges, is now that Weave Attunement's a lot stronger for it. Survivors get inflicted with Oblivious more often, and they're less likely to, you know, they want to keep picking up their items, and then they have to move them. So now you're kind of buying yourself a little bit of time because of, well, the time that they spend trying to counter your specific perk. Nice. A good down, if I do say so myself. I saw homeboy in there. I'm not going to worry about him, though. Pick you up, put you up on a hook, all that good stuff. There you go. There you go, Bean Girl. We gotta go for that generator all the way in the corner, though. I gotta frickin' book it over there, actually. And this is what I mean by Groaning Storehouse not being a very favorable map for me. It's just, you know, like, I have to travel pretty damn far in order to find anybody. Oh, this gal might be dead, actually, come to think of it. She doesn't even really have much of anything here. I think she has Lithe, if I remember correctly. I think. Whatever the case, this should be a fairly easy down and a kill for ourselves. I know that Nia and Ace, or at least Nia is on that back gen over there, so I gotta get this person out of the game as quick as I can to keep my generators intact. And that will be our first kill at 6 hooks. Feels pretty good, man. Take another hit here. And run straight into the corner. Because I know that Nia... Oh, maybe she's not back here. I assume that if she got unhooked back here, that she would attempt to be in this corner. Now, the good thing about this item being on the ground here is that it also conflicts with any items that the survivors would have otherwise. I think I need to go out to my left because of where the Lara... Yes, there he is. I need to see if the Lara is still here, though. So on this gen. No, just him. This is what it seems to be the case, so... He's over in this tile here. Oh, I had the idea right, I just mistimed it. Which is unfortunate, but... Can I actually get anything here? No, not... I don't really want to chase here, because I see somebody. So I might as well go with the person I see here. Ah, unlucky timing for that. I should be able to smack and get a kill for this. Yoink! I get a kill. That'll work for me. One more survivor out the game, and this hook came back just in time. This is the one that we had killed the other person on, the Jill. So, goodbye, Nia. 2 survivors down, but look at this. If this gen and pop, we have 1 gen. So, very, very close timing. And I misplayed this tile pretty badly, so I just decided to go for the option that was a little bit more favorable there. See if I can go find this person on this gen here. No pistons moving, so we're not going to worry about it. I see the Ace there. I'm aiming it through a wall. Lamau. Not expecting there to be that double wall there, but, you know. You get what you can take. I don't want to keep chasing this person because I want to be more concerned with wherever this Lara is. And I don't think I've seen her on this side of the map. Not recently, anyway. So I'm going to go check this gem real quick. Sounds like she's here. We see that crow over there on her left. Disappearing. I just got to find out where she actually went. Okay. There we go. We got to go back here again. We have to. And we're going to get pre-run to Oblivion, but that's okay. I hope he goes for Shack, because Shack's actually a really easy tile for me to play on. Which is quite nice. 3, 2, he's kind of pre-running it, though. I can't really... There we go. We can get a shot like that at least. That's pretty nice. And he's gone into the basement, so now he's injured there. That feels pretty good. He gets the vault. He's exhausted because he has Lithe. What a surprise, you know. And we get the hit onto him at long range. Just kind of taking a confidence shot. We'll give him a little nod. Knock him down. I want to go kick this gen in the meantime. Just so that Lara doesn't do it behind me and while I'm trying to hook this guy up. So I think Lara knew that I was there, and then she went ahead and... Oh, yeah, whatever. Yeah. Oh, let me run for comp corner. Let me go hide in the comp corner when I have a hook like 5 meters away in basement. But yeah, I think the Lara's over there because we saw that crow settling on the ground, which means that she must have pre-run ages ago. Alright, up onto the hook you go. And now we wait. This item that was dropped by the Jill is doing so much work for me. Fairly certain that the Lara is over. Yeah, she's actually almost done with this gen. And she actually gets the gen done. How nice of her. To throw her teammates under the bus. So, she has Sprint Burst. That's what that aura read was from. Oh. And she lags forward by mistake. I'm gonna take a hit there. I see a little bit of red ping on that, but gonna keep running, reload here. I know that she has this window vault, but honestly, ooh, I overflicked. Honestly, at this point, I don't really mind that too much. Wait, did I lose her? Oh, I did. She just kept running. I thought she was still on the pallet there. That's unfortunate for me. That's okay though. I know my distances. I know how to land my shots, and despite the initial appearances, it was actually much closer to the game than it looked. But that'll be the end of it. We'll go ahead and take you into the next one. Well, if the first map was one of my least favorite ones, and Groaning Storehouse was one of my less preferred ones, we seem to have found ourselves in a game now where we are on arguably the best map for Deathslinger. One of the most common ones. Get an easy hit there. No reason to burn our shot that early when we're on, yeah, no. Well, oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, okay then. Interesting. Let's drop you down into basement, I guess? She was like, wait, the Deathslinger's going around the outside to the right. She totally lost track of me for a second there. This is definitely what ended up happening. Either way, one of the best maps for Deathslinger. Partially because the map is just so damn good when it comes to hitting gap shots. So, you want to hit a gap shot on... Oh, I see you there. You want to hit a gap shot on pretty much any tile on this map? Well, this map's got you covered. Take a hit there, too. Pretty cleanly. Just go through the tree to be a little bit of a show-off as well. And that's another down onto the Sable. I see somebody going over there for the unhook. I think that's Lara's outline. So, we know that that's getting done now. We'll walk over there while reloading real quick. And then take a hit onto... Oh, it's actually Claudette with the do-rag. So, what are we doing here? Trying to hit the Claudette. There we go. Quick vault. Ah, okay. My aim was a little bit off, but that's okay. Again, we're blaming the new sensitivity for that one. No, actually, that was just a bad shot. I knew I was trying to line it up, but didn't really go my way, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and also take a hit onto you. You know, spread out the pressure a little bit more. And I think that's going to be a down onto you as well. So, pick that up there. I can see Claudette is... Oh wait, no, this is actually just Lara again. See, this is the only downside to Bloodhound, aside from it being a bad perk. But the downside to Bloodhound is that the blood trails will last longer. And so, even though you're like, oh, okay, this person could be relatively nearby, they're actually not. It is an illusion told to you by big behavior to sell, you know, more illusions, actually. Take a flick onto her. Ooh, timing was kind of off there. That's okay. Take another hit onto the Sable at least. Oh, she vaults that shit. Okay. And I hit the locker. See, this is actually genuinely the new sensitivity fucking me up. So, kind of unfortunate, but that's okay. Pallet should still be here, which she'll try to use. Okay. It's actually not a bad way to use the pallet, honestly, because this gives you the most distance. Is dropping it while the killer's inside like that. Because then you get all the extra time on the map. I should be able to get this now. Ball. And a down. Very nice. I wasn't sure about the progress of that gen in the corner, but hey, it's probably just easier to get somebody on death hook and then get them out the game. Eventually, when we get a hit there, we can run back across the map to the Lara real quick, which, while it doesn't pressure the gen that I know that they're actively on, it still pressures 2 people at once by being here, which is good. Oh, I could have shot that. We'll take a hit here anyway. Just break the chain, walk away. Easy enough stuff. Take that hit there. That person just burned their life. Probably to get to this gen back here. I want to try and follow this down if I can. And I can. I haven't hooked the Claudette yet, but that's okay. If I haven't. Take a smack there. It's also not a Fog Vial, which is nice. I do appreciate that greatly. I wonder, can I... Nah. If she had slid differently on that, maybe. But not in my case there. I should be able to hit that. Yeah. Very cool. A good little 2-tap down, and because the pallet's out of the way, I also don't have to worry about that too much. Oh, okay. Take that shot there as well. Yeah, I think the higher sensitivity is actually kind of working out for me. It allows me to do a lot of these, like, shorter flicks that I've been meaning to do. Which... Oh, good dodge. Okay, we'll pick up anyway. She doesn't have a flashlight, and I have another hook for myself, so... No reason to be worried about that, because she had to go pick it up and then go through that whole animation. So, easier for me to do this. Take a look at this gem back here. Doesn't sound like a whole lot of progress, though, so... Another hook for me. And she's going to keep playing this pallet. She's determined to win at this pallet. Yeah, she's like, chase me at this pallet again. I won't get caught. Yes. Oh, yes, you will. Once I know that you're going to be crouching at corners around these pallets, I'm going to take massive advantage of that fact. I want to be able to hit this Lara here, if I can. We'll slug for a little bit. Okay. Quick smackaroo. From me to you. Oh, don't heal that person. Don't you dare. Yes, yes. Oh, I didn't quite get her, though. That's okay. I think I might have aimed a little bit too far to the right, but I was trying to be a little fancy with it. Get a little goofy with it, as it were. Just get a little bit of quasi style. I will say, though, out of all the perks that we have in this build, the one that is getting me the most value pretty damn consistently is Overwhelming Presence. Like, it is insane how much information that I've gathered just from being able to see people when they're using their sprint burst, when they're using everything else. So I think it could be a really decent combo with Mindbreaker. Oh, I could actually... Oh! No, don't tell me that box is... Hold on. Okay, I just hit the metal on the far side. Whew! Give me a little bit of a heart attack. I was gonna say, like, usually Wrecker's Yard hitboxes are kind of bad, you know? But here we are. Take the stun, it's fine. We can get the Lara now pretty damn easily. Oh, I thought she was gonna go for the truck there, that's what I was waiting on. Girl, you have no faith in medicine. Boom! Oh, girl, you have no faith in medicine. What am I aiming at, actually? Anyway, let's pick up. Not like she'll make this in time. Hey, look at that, you're exhausted now for using your flashlight. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Not even a kill yet, but some damage all the same. This person go, actually, hold on. Now I'm lost. Now I'm lost, dazed, and confused. Did I see arm there? I did, yeah. I saw her crouching there. Hello there. Take a smack there. And then we can go into this corner over here. Yes. I can see you, Sable. I can smell you, even. What a... You can't dead hard when you're in deep wound. So, just by virtue of being the Death Slinger, I have countered a perk entirely. Which is one thing that I do love about this killer, honestly. Is not really having to worry about dead hard at all. So, one more hook. First kill goes down to 8 hooks this time. Spreading that a lot thinner than I did before. We can break this pallet too. I think I've been seeing the... what's her name? The Claudette like, burning her live on pallets that she's dropping? I don't know. It's been a weird game in a lot of ways. I mean, I'm happy for it. I think I'm playing this... I think I've done a pretty good job so far. But we need to be getting better about all of that. That was a bad shot. I keep thinking that she's going to go to the left, and I just miss-aim, you know, pre-aim on going left and fuck everything up. Which is fine, you know. Not bad to be taking shots like that, but you do need to be aiming a little bit more to the direction that the survivor is moving, obviously. How the entire fucking killer works. I don't have any good angles on this one. It's just a bad bust for me. That's fine, though. She kind of wastes her time thinking that getting hit by a shot there is going to matter. We can get the pallet out of the way. What the fuck are we doing here? That went through her. I beg to differ, Your Honor. That went through her. There we go. We'll hit that one. That'll work for me. Oh, wow. Not quite. Hello. How we doing? She wants her flashlight saves really badly. And we'll take that shot there, thanks to our aura reading, which is a bit of, kind of a bit cheating, I guess, but it's okay. Take another down. Pick you up on this as well. The aura reading helping us out immensely. If you're ever out of practice with Deathslinger and you need to understand your timings a little bit better, use aura read perks. I wouldn't recommend getting entirely reliant on them. Like, instead, it's easier for you to try and... Or it's better if you try and be like, okay, that's how long it takes a survivor to get around the back of a shack. And once you kind of commit that to memory, then this killer becomes a lot easier. So, use aura read perks for the sake of research and not so much for the sake of finality. I was wondering if she was gonna... Hello. Take that hit. Onto her. Reload real quick while we're here. I think she used live? I'm not sure. I'm not gonna be able to hit that shot yet, but that's okay. I think she's just holding W away. Yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine. That's to be expected at this point. At this distance here. I mean, we have one survivor left, and she's pre-dropping the shit out of us there. I missed that shot, too. So, let's see the next pallet she's gonna pre-drop. This is not a safe pallet. We demonstrated that earlier. So I can just hit around the back of this real nice and easy. Basically, like, if you ever play against Deathslinger, you need to play on... The best counter tip that I can give for Deathslinger right now, that this person's not understanding fully, is that you need to be playing on tiles where you can break line of sight with Deathslinger quite often. So if your idea is, I'm gonna go run and pre-drop into this corner here, don't do that. Like, look at this pallet here. It's so much harder for me to hit around because you can break line of sight a lot of times. You have a window here. You can play around the back of this. This isn't exactly like a strongest tile. And it is Wrecker's Yard, so Wrecker's Yard does tend to have its caveats in that way. But you always want to try to break line of sight with a Deathslinger. You never, ever want to have him, give him a clear shot onto anything, essentially. I think Laura was back here, but she's gonna, yeah... Be getting that unhook over there. And they're healing, too. We can see that. Thanks to Weave Attunement. Wow, look at that. Even if Franklin's is nerfed, it at least makes Weave a little bit stronger. Because, well, I can still get value out of the perk, and people will be more likely to pick up items that still have charges on them. So, that is pretty nice. What up, baby? Boom. Can I go for another long-range shot here? Yes, I can. Unfortunately, no iridescent coin, but that's just how the build has been chalked up thus far. Knock you on the ground. Ooh. She has this pallet, though. She'll pre-drop it, because she's been pre-dropping and then pre-running pretty much everywhere. And that will be the final down for the game. So, GG's, fellas. Thank you all so very much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed the no Fog Vials video. We do get Decisive Strike, but it's okay. Hold on. Let me just end this chase real quick. Give him a nod. Knock him down again. And now this game is finalized. And I will see you in the next one. Have a wonderful time. And bye-bye.